Welcome back, Ytpc. Uncle Willie coming to you once again from the Mobile Lounge. Today, got a couple topics I'm going to try to cover. So I apologize now if the video runs longer than usual. But to start off with, I got a new pipe. Beautiful. 7LE 310 KS in the Eleganza line. A dark blue, beautiful stem. I haven't got my GPS code on the bottom of it yet. But in it is worth talking about. 1 second. In it is Peter Heinrich's Special Curly. Very, very good smoke. If you haven't had it, try to get your hands on it because it's delicious. It comes in a paint can. 100 gram tin, I think is what it is. I just secured another 10 today. I went to Boswell's earlier. So now I have 2 of them in my cellar and one that I'm smoking out of. I popped the tin open, put a 69% RH Bovita pack in it, and been smoking out of it for probably a month or more, probably close to 2 months. Still perfect. The Bovita pack is keeping it right where it needs to be. So, tin description. It says it's a spun cut Virginia, you know, like a spin cut, means it's coins. And it's some ribbon where the coins have broken up as well as the coins that are in it. So it makes it good for people that like to fold and stuff coins. And if you want to use the ribbon for the kindling, that's what I usually do. I pack the bottom with some, I'll call it flake, the ribbon. I pack the bottom, then I put a coin in, then I pack some more, put another coin in, then pack some kindling on top. Burns cool. Tin note. It smells like it's got some dark fire in it. It's got a smoky smell to it, aroma. But the tin doesn't call out any Perique, but when you look on Smoking Pipes or wherever, they say it's a Perique Virginia. I don't know if it's the kind of Perique they use that's giving it that dark smoky smell, but it doesn't taste like it. It doesn't taste like it has any dark fired of Kentucky or anything like that in it. Very cool burning, good. Room note, I'm going to say, is probably tolerable if you're a non-pipe smoker or a non-smoker period. It probably, I'm shedding, it probably isn't tolerable. It's probably not the greatest because of it being tobacco based with no topping or casing or anything like that in it. It could be an all-day smoke. I usually pull it out, give it a couple minutes to dry, and then pack it up. Usually don't have any trouble with it. So we got that out of the way. That is my sort of review impression of the, lost my train of thought there for a second, guys. But a Special Curly. Some places will call it Curly Special. I always think of the old song back in the day, the Curly Shuffle. Some of you guys might know what that is. Some of you, over your head, you wouldn't understand. So, we all know that Galwith and Hogarth made a drop. Some places are still receiving their drop. Some places already sold out. I took full advantage of it and bought a bunch of the rope. I got enough freaking rope I could probably jump rope with it, or at least tie somebody up. I got the brown boogie the Brown Irish Twist, and the Black Irish X. Now I don't know if the Black Irish X from Galwith and Hogarth is different than the Black Double X from Samuel Galwith. They both smell the same. They both smell smoky and dark, meaty, like a campfire. The Black Double X from Samuel Galwith, to me, actually smells like burnt ends. I told my buddy that when I smelled the tin of it. I said, it smells like burnt ends. He's like, that sounds delicious. I don't know that I want to smoke meat in a pipe. I like to eat smoked meat. So I've only had one bowl, and it wasn't really meaty to me. And I think I needed to pack it a different way. It was my first time with rope, so I'm still learning with that. Now the brown twist, you can get it, it's called the brown bogey, or if you get the brown twist that's cut up, it's got coins and shreds from where they've sliced all the rope up. I smoked a bowl of that earlier, and that stuff was delicious. I came home and checked, and they still had it, and I ordered another 8 ounces of it just a little while ago. But with that drop they did, fire truck just went by. Not emergency, so hopefully everything's okay in the neighborhood. But with that drop they had, I picked up, I forget now, I think either 4 or 8 ounces of the Coniston plug, which was cut like it was a flake. And I picked up a couple ounces of the Innerdale. Well, I'll lead into that. I watched a video of Sergeant Savinelli last year when I was checking out American Delight by Galwith and Hogarth. And when he smoked it, he said that it was very Lakeland. And he's like, I know where this is going. I'm not going to like it. Well, I love the American Delight. And I thought, well, if that's Lakeland, I love Lakeland Essence. There's no doubt about it. So I ordered the Coniston and the Innerdale, thinking that I liked the Lakeland Essence. Well, not so much. Evidently, the blend of the American Delight has very little Lakeland in it, because I smoked a bowl, or I tried to smoke a bowl yesterday of the Coniston plug. I didn't even get through the char light very good. I finally got through the char light and into the initial light, and I ended up dumping the bowl because I didn't want it to ghost my pipe. That stuff tasted like soap. I went in the house and smelled the Innerdale after I let it air out a little bit, and it had the same smell that I tasted in the Coniston. So I packed them both up, messaged a buddy of mine, and he said he loves that stuff. It's already in the mail on him. I packed it up this morning and shipped it. I was like, get it out of here. I couldn't deal with it. So I thought I liked Lakeland Essence, but apparently I don't, unless I just like very, very little, because like I say, it tastes like soap. It's like some people with cilantro, like my son-in-law. He says that cilantro tastes like Dawn dish detergent, the blue. And I just looked at him, and he was like, don't ask me how I know how that tastes. And I was like, no problem, I'm not gonna ask. But I don't taste the soap in cilantro. I love cilantro, especially fresh cilantro in some homemade pico de gallo. Oh my gosh, I could tear that stuff up. But if that's the Lakeland Essence, it's not for me. Now, whatever they have in the American Delight, I love it. I just ordered some more of it. I've ordered some more bulk and a couple tins. I've got a bunch of tins in my cellar now, and I got a big old jar of bulk. I've tried them both, and they both taste the same, and I've smoked them regularly. It's aromatic. It's got a floral scent, but nothing like soap, nothing like that from those two blends there. So all the rest of the Samuel Galwith and the Galwith and Hogarth stuff, if it says Lakeland in it, I'm gonna avoid it. I'm not gonna try it. I'll just avoid it at all costs. I know I like the American Delight, so I'll just keep on smoking that. So I don't know what your thoughts are. Leave a comment down below what you think about Lakeland Essence. Does it taste like soap to you? Perfume? Tastes like your grandma used to smell? You know, the old lady smell when you go by and you had to hug your grandma and she had that smell on her. And sometimes old women would use so much stuff that when you got close to them, you could almost taste it from where you inhaled the aroma from them. That's what I kind of get from the Coniston and the Innerdale. Haven't tried any of the others, so I don't know how they are. But some stuff is still available at Smoking Pipes, and I've heard that, shoot, I can't think of the name of the place now. Mad Hatter, I think, maybe. Anyway, they got some of the Galwith and Hogarth stuff also. I highly recommend the American Delight. That I can smoke all the time. Eight Deco tamper, well worth the money. Any of them are. Old Zippo from 2000. I got it with Marlboro Miles years ago. I got the Z Plus. It's called Z Pipe insert. I think it was like 10 bucks on Amazon. That's for the people that want to use a Zippo, but they don't want the Zippo taste from the fuel. I'm not big on that Zippo taste, so I hunted down and got a couple inserts for some of my lighters. I got a list here of things I wanted to go over, and I believe I covered everything, guys. For once, I didn't bounce around and back and forth, and I actually stuck to the program. I'm at 12.5 minutes. I'm a little longer than usual, but I want to take this time to thank you for all the subscribers. I'm at 49 now. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down, depending on whatever you think. I'm not going to ask or beg for subscribers, but I got a guy that I recommend if you want to give him a shout or give him a check, you know, a look. His name is Mark Larson. He does, poor guy don't sleep very well, so he's been doing early morning smoke sessions. And then he does a ride home smoke and chat. Pretty cool guy. Give him a look. Mark Larson. I believe I covered everything I wanted to cover today, guys. So I'm going to leave it at that. And you know what's next. Stuff 'em and puff 'em.